Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to your room scope with me. My name is Amanda. Just want to remind you to also check out the video for your rising sign if you know it, because that can give you some additional information about other areas or issues that maybe you may be dealing with in this, or it can just clarify some things in this very general sun sign reading. Of course, the only way to get a reading only for you is to contact me and get an appointment, and I'll do a reading for you on Skype. It's $5 for a half an hour session. Just drop me a line at the email address below this video if you would like to set up a reading. And it can take me a few days to get back to you sometimes. I just go in the order that I receive requests. So please be patient. I promise I will get to you. But like I said, it can take a few days just depending on the demand on that particular day. But this month I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to be using the rune stones instead of the rune cards. So I'm actually going to be casting stones. This is the way they read runes in ancient times. So this is how you will see it most often done in films and on television. And I do this for myself when I read myself. This is how I do it. So post up in the comments, let me know if you like this method. It's something I may alternate between this and using the cards. 1 month all with the cards, next month with the stones, something like that. So let me know what you think. Let me know how these things play out, as always, in your life. It always interests me to find out how the predictions play out with different people. So without further ado, on to your rune scope. Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to your rune scope. I'm just going to focus on what will help the most of you the most. Let's see what we get. Fly off. I'm gonna have to go retrieve that one. But notice how these group together. Kind of a general spread here. Okay. Pardon me. Up and down and got a loose rune. All right. So Cancer, 14. Your challenge is going to be trusting your intuition about a new beginning or something that be offered to you. And so this could be a new relationship, a new job opportunity, a new project that you're starting. But yeah, you feel for some reason that you can't trust the feeling you're getting. Or maybe there's a new person that's come into your life and you've got a gut feeling, but you for some reason you don't want to trust it, or maybe your gut feeling is telling you that somebody is not such a good influence and you don't want that to be so you're not trusting that. So knowing that that's your challenge in this, Cancer, really pay attention to those gut feelings, really pay attention to signs, synchronicities. Your spirit guides will often use animals or just things kind of falling into place in a certain way to get your attention. So, or songs coming on at a certain time when you're thinking about someone or something. Pay attention to those things, particularly if they're confirming what the gut feeling that you're getting about a situation, specifically involving a new beginning or a rebirth. Help that's going to be available to you in this is going to be that luck is on your side, but it's going to come in the form of delays, and these be frustrating. This be kind of the thorn in your side, but these delays are happening for a reason. It's to keep you or prevent you from going down a wrong course, from trusting the wrong person, from getting into something that's not going to be for your best interest. So anything delayed, especially if it's around property, inheritance, family issues, anything new that you're trying to start that's delayed, it's going to be beneficial. There's a reason that this delay is happening. So this is actually a good thing. So, and this has been coming up for several other signs in this. So whatever is delayed, it's for a reason. Just trust it. Again, going back to your intuition. And it's like intuitively, maybe you should hold off on something. Maybe you know you need more information, or maybe you know you need to get to know somebody a little bit more before you commit in some way, or maybe you know you need more information about a place before you commit to a job. Maybe you know you need more information about the company. Or maybe you know you need somebody with expertise to come in and work with you on a project if you're starting your own business. Maybe you already know that. But you spend, one example that's coming to mind is, let's say you are wanting to start a new business and you don't have a lot of website design experience, but you figure you'll just go on one of these build it yourself sites. And for some of you that work. It looks like, though, it's going to be a frustrating process. Even with those kind of editors and things like that, it's going to take a little while. And if you want to start something in a state, delay it a little bit. But those of you who are really not internet savvy, you know you need to hire a web designer. And instead of just kind of trying to do all that yourself, you definitely want to look into hiring someone to do that for you, giving them a deadline, and definitely go by word of mouth. Ask someone that you know that had a website design, definitely ask them if they can recommend someone who designed their website and how to get in touch with them. Because that's going to be the best way to get someone, that's trustworthy. But the cat's saying hi. I don't know if you heard that. But yeah, there's going to be, if you push ahead too forcefully, there's something could be damaged, or you could just be disappointed in the way something turns out. So definitely don't go it alone, Cancer. And this is what I'm getting. Be sure to ask for help. You feel like you can't for some reason. But what can't be changed is that just when you think that you are kind of at the end of your rope, or that you don't have, you're all alone, you don't have anyone on your side, you don't have the assistance that you need, it's going to appear. So whatever this is you're starting in this, Cancer, it's going to change your life in a very positive way. But you may not see that until the end of this. But this phase is very important. This phase that maybe started in July, but is carrying on at us, is going to change the way that you see your life, or the way you live your life, maybe forever. And it's going to be different for all of you. And and some of this will be unexpected. There'll be choices that you can make in this that completely change your life. But again, we always have free will. So, there are going to be, I think that a lot of you are going to be making some decisions in this, but they're long term. They're like really long reaching decisions that are going to affect you for a long time to come. So, and I think that's why they're saying so strongly, pay attention to your intuition, because if you follow that, you're going to be happy with the outcome. Those of you dealing with trying to move, and if you're encountering frustrations around that, or again, an inheritance or around family stuff, again, these delays are going to turn out to be a positive thing. So just keep that in mind. It may not seem like it. It may just be frustrating in the moment. But when you get on the other side of this, you're going to see that, that house, that deal on that house fell through because, there was something wrong with it, or, it wasn't, it wasn't as good as this new place we found, or something like that. A lot of people moving, apparently. And that makes sense, I guess, with the school year getting ready to start. But I've had that come up for at least 3 or 4 signs first. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on around property. But you're going to be in the right place at the right time to get the help that you need, Cancer. Or you are going to be able to go through the right channels, ask just the right person who has the right name for you, for whatever help that you need. So definitely seek that out. Don't go it alone if you know you need help. That can be a pride thing sometimes. Oh no, I can do this. I could do it on my own. I don't need any help. Well, and best indications are that, you might be able to, Cancer, but it's going to take much longer and be very frustrating. And your time would be better spent doing other things. Some of you be dealing with somebody in West who has disappointed you. Maybe they're setting off on the wrong course, or maybe they say something to you that is just hurtful. Um, this you be seeing a new side to someone, and or maybe it's a side that you thought you wouldn't see again. Maybe you've discussed before, you know what, when you act this way, it hurts me, but here they are doing it again. So it could be something with patterns in a relationship, and this doesn't have to be romantic. I mean, this can be any relationship, but yeah, there'd be hurtful patterns repeating in a relationship, and maybe that's what you've been trying to ignore, Cancer, and not listening to your intuition about. If that's the case, this is the month you need to start thinking about, either turning that ship around or jumping off of it and going elsewhere. But by the end of this, if you're feeling a little bit down, again, if you're feeling alone, it looks like there's going to be, there is someone that you can talk to. Now, this could be a mother figure, an older female, older sister in your family, or just a really close friend. But it does seem to be a female energy for a lot of you, or feminine energy for a lot of you. It can be a gay man, if you have a good friend that's a gay man. Or if you are a gay man and your closest friend is a gay man, again, just a feminine energy that you call upon to, I feel like this is really for support. So this could be for more emotional support. But maybe there is somebody that that can recommend someone to help you with whatever this problem is, whatever this issue or obstacle is you run into with property, inheritance, family, or this new beginning, new business, this new thing you're trying to birth and bring into existence. Maybe it's a child. Maybe you are trying to get pregnant, because with this fertility rune, got 2 fertility runes here, Cancer. So, I mean, if that's something you're trying to do, Cancer, maybe there's a reason that you're not being able to do this. Maybe, not everyone is supposed to have children. Maybe you're meant for something bigger than that. Maybe that you're going to be doing something awesome and you won't have time for children. Or maybe you just haven't found the right person to help you. For some of you, it's just going to be maybe you haven't found the right specialist. You haven't found the right person to help you with this. Maybe you need to talk to somebody who does holistic fertility stuff to help that along. So yeah, whatever it is, I think by the end of this, Cancer, you do find the help that you need. Some of you just need a hug. And I know that sounds trite, but I'm embracing all of you now. Can you see? Here's your big hug first. Go get a hug from somebody. Go get a hug from your mom or your best friend, who your mate, whoever, is there for you. Don't be afraid to show those emotions, Cancer. Water signs, you guys can sometimes suppress your emotions. And you're the most emotional of all of the signs. So, I mean, definitely, maybe you just need to express this. Have a good cry. Get a hug. Vent to someone that will understand and won't, that you've cried in front of before and is not gonna, this isn't going to be the first time they've seen you upset or crying. So it seems like you need to get this out, Cancer. And once you do, you're going to feel so much better. Whatever you've been holding in, I guess, needs to come out. And so that's the big message I'm getting from Cancer. For you, Cancer, is to let your emotions out, let them flow freely, and call on the person can help you. Person or people, but I am feeling like for a lot of you, there's one specific person that will be there for you. So seek them out and let them be there for you. Don't be afraid to ask for help and trust that intuition, Cancer. But that is what I see first. I do hope that was helpful, and I'll be back here with your rune scope for sure.